So that's one way to put it on the split. As I say, the other way, if you look down there, if we can get the camera as close in as we can, you see there's a hole. Now we've already blobbed the end of this hair. It might be a case of, if you're going to do it this particular way around, that you blob the hair after you've put it through the hole. I'll just try, and we'll see if we can get that through that hole there. It's obviously braided material, and it's very supple. It's not stiff enough to go through. So what we'll do, we'll cut it off. I'll just show you now. I've not got any braid scissors with me, so it might actually fray, but we'll see how we go on. That don't look too bad actually, that. So I'll just show you now if we can, and we'll get that hair through there. Mono's easier obviously, and it goes, that's it, it's gone straight through. So now that's gone through there, so what we do now, we get the lighter, blob the end again, if we can get it to work. That's it, just offer it up to it so it just shrivels the end, and that's blobbed. You don't need anything massive, it's a very, very subtle thing. Leave it a few seconds, and as I say, as we did before, test it with your finger and thumbnail, make sure it's firm. That's quite good. And now all we do is we pass that, the end of that, the blobbed end, into the middle and just pull it like that. I hope that shows up on camera. And there it is. Now that will not come off. You can actually keep this on all day long. That's the beauty of these. You don't have to keep putting the bait stops on every time you want to change your bait. You need the sponge, but what we do with this, we put this inside the tube. Just hold the air out of the way, like that. Make sure that's inside. There. You get your meat. Now you've already put the hole through. You just put that back in there and push on the thumb slide, and it threads it for you straight through, and it comes out the other side. There you are. That is another way of doing it. That's without using the bait needle. It might look awkward, but it isn't. It's so simple to do. I've obviously slowed this down. I've done this hundreds of times, but I've slowed it down to actually show you, to demonstrate, but it's actually very quick to do. It's easier with mono obviously because it's a bit stiffer, and fluorocarbon especially, but with braid this is very, very supple, and this is the kind of material that I would actually use with meat, etc. But you can use whatever you want. Now there's another way of using these, and we'll do that as a meat stop. Now just put that back through, and there we are. What you see, we can use that time and time again. As long as you've got a sponge, and you can thread that through. That split stop there will stop on all day long, and of course at the end of a day's fishing you can reuse them. But what we've done there, we've used it as a dumbbell, as we did before when we used the needle. So it's exactly the same, except there's no hair loop attached, and we didn't use a baiting needle, or we didn't use a barb baiting needle anyway. We use a needle of a kind, but this is a sponge, and that's the tube there where it fits inside. Alright, so the next thing we'll show you is how to change them into a meat stop like this, which is a traditional way of baiting up meat. Okay, thank you.